Greetings and salutations, everyone. We're just going to kind of let it sit here for a minute and let people come on in and join. And while this happens, I'm going to go post this to Twitter and get the Twitter space started too. We're going to be doing this on two platforms at once, so that should be fun. So give me just a minute, guys. Okay, everyone, here we are, and we are now live here. We're live on Twitter, and we're talking in all the places, and we're going to answer questions about everything. Answer questions about everything Gala Games, and it should be good fun. So I'm going to go ahead and invite to co-host. Neff, you have been invited to co-host on the Gala Games account. So for starters, how's everyone doing today? Go ahead and drop something in the chat. Let me know how we're doing. Subspace, what do you got going on here today? Kryptones, Smiling Monster is sleepy. CryptoView, good to see you on Twitter. Hope you're doing well. I'm sorry that you couldn't make it to 3XP. I couldn't either. It's going to be pretty awesome. It's looking like we've got a bunch of people there, a bunch of creators that are there right now, and everybody seems to be quite happy about it. Smiling Monster got out of bed. Well, the nice thing is this is audio, man. You can go get right back in bed and take all of us with you. If that's not weird, maybe that's weird. So we'll just let it slide. Okay, guys. Um, Do we get leaks? Yes, we get leaks, but I'm trying to get Nephilim Haas to accept to be the co-host. Hopefully he will do that because it is important to get this out to the rest of the world. And try inviting again. Okay. You requested to speak. You should be able to accept being a co-host as well. Okay, there we go. You're now speaking. I'm going to try to I'll cancel the invite and invite you as a co-host again. Sorry, guys. This is invite to co-host. Send a co-host invite. Okay, whatever. You're at least in here speaking, so Taylor Barnes, got it. Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate you taking the time, man. Sorry, it is a little bit impromptu and a little bit ad hoc. So, yeah, let's dive right in. So, there's a couple things that I would like to talk about this week. One of the things that I really wanted to talk about. Let me check with Blake. Okay, Blake says I still can't send the thing. I was in Gala Gold today and I wrote up this really big thing that talked a lot about some philosophical things, including the size of crypto in general, and where everyone fits into that and what it really means for this industry. And she says she hasn't had a chance to review the post yet. So, Blake, if you're listening, I wanted to talk about it, but now I can't, and I'm sad. But I get it. I understand. We got to make sure that we do things the right way. So, what I am going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about a conversation that I had several days ago. And then we're also going to get into some stuff about games. And yes, there will be some leaks. Repti, I know you guys are fans of leaks, so we will make sure that we get some of those. Smiling Monster, yes, it is the conversation that I had with the Arabic community. So let me just tell you how this went down, and I hope that you guys are here listening. At least some of you guys. I would really be very happy if you were. I was at my desk, minding my own business, doing all my normal work stuff the other day, and out of nowhere, I get a message from somebody on Twitter. It's a DM. And it was a DM that linked me to a tweet. And the guy's like, here, go go respond to this. And it was some questions about the CoinMarketCap circulating supply and things like that. And as soon as I went to the tweet, it started getting tons and tons and tons of attention. And a lot of it looked very bot driven because it was like the same thing over and over and over again. But in the end, I'll tell you about that later. But anyway, so I wrote out an explanation to the questions that the guy had, explaining the situation with the circulating supply and how CoinMarketCap does things and whatnot. And I posted it, and I sent him a DM back saying, okay, I've posted it. And he says, well, people still have questions. I'm doing a live stream and they still have questions. And so I'm like, okay, well, if you're doing a live stream, bring me on the live stream. We'll talk about it. And to me, this is always the best way to engage with the community. You have to reach out and actually have a conversation. You can't hide, which is why, we do these sorts of things here. So long story short, I got on the guy's stream, and for like an hour and a half, we talked about blockchain and what Gala Games is and what is being built here, what games are in existence, and what occurred to me is that many people don't understand what we really are building here. They look at it, they've purchased a token, and that's the context in which they see everything, and they don't understand the much, much, much larger context that goes far beyond a token of what's being built. And some of this ties into my post that I was going to make this morning, and I'm going to talk a little bit about it. But people don't realize how big the opportunity in front of the entire gaming space is right now. It's not about us. It's not about any one other project. There's just so much that is going on that people don't see because they get stuck behind looking at things only from the perspective of token. And so that's a little bit of what I wanted to talk about. But the other thing that I want to lean in on this is that all of you listening, both on Twitter and in Discord, and in our Discord, let's see, what do we got here? We got about 100 people in Discord. Twitter, we've got quite a few people in here right now. All of you are members of your own communities. All of you are members of communities that I probably am not a part of, whether you're in the Philippines, in Indonesia, in Thailand, in India, in Germany, in England. All of you guys have these neat, tight little communities of players and cryptocurrency enthusiasts, and that may or may not understand what's actually going on here. And it's very easy for us, okay, from within the Discord. I drop into Gala Gold and I start talking to people. Everyone who's in the Discord pretty much understands. I'm basically, I don't have to convince anybody in the Discord, especially in the Gala Gold channel, that we're actually, building cool stuff, because you guys are here. You talk to us every day. You know this. But the people from the outside don't. And they're not, in Gala Gold, they're not hearing all of the same stuff that you guys are. So, what I'd like to do is I'd like to set up a better pipeline of creating opportunities to engage with these communities. So what I'd like you guys to do is to reach out on social media, on Twitter, tag the content creators within your community, okay? And tell them that we would love to have a conversation with them. We would love to go on and talk about what is being built here, talk about the games. Yesterday it was so much, or not yesterday, the other day, it was so much fun because, I actually had an opportunity to start playing games that people didn't even know existed. I put Last Expedition on and they had no idea. And that is something that I believe that you guys have the power to bring about a massive growth uh, of the community. And if you guys lean in on this, tag me, tag the content creators, and let's start conversations. Let's drive conversation in the community and bring people in so that everyone begins to realize what is happening. And I think that if we do that, there will be a tremendous amount of growth. From all of you guys bringing in, uh, you know, all of your friends essentially. And that's what this is about. Now, the next thing that I'd like to talk a little bit about, and this is a little bit leaky, I suppose. It's a little bit leaky, but Benefactor and I have been talking, and we've been talking about this question of growth in the community, and what were the things in the past that brought in large numbers of users, and how did we as a community support these users, and how did we make it so that everyone felt that they should bring their friends to come and play. And originally we did this with Townstar. Way back in the day, there was if you bring your friend to come play Townstar, you'll receive a certain amount of Gala, and your friend will receive a certain amount of Gala. The problem with this is that it doesn't really work all that well right now for a game like Townstar. Just not ideal for it. The next issue is that at that point in time, we didn't have any fantastic metrics or mechanisms in place to make sure that people were playing and actually diving into the game. I mean, we had play requirements, but they were very clunky in their implementation. Now we've got a I'm seeing some comments here in the chat. We have an interesting opportunity with spider tanks for several reasons. The first is that Spider Tanks is a game that benefits from having more players. Secondly, we have very good telemetry in place that allows us to track what users actually do and the wins that users receive. Now, what this isn't going to be is a referral program with like multiple structures within it. It's going to be something where you're going to get a little bit of silk to improve your tanks if your friends come in and play, and they're going to get something too. And it's not going to be a insane massive pile of silk, okay? But if your friends come in and play, and whether they use the tank rental program, they use your tank, they use anything, whatever it happens to be, and they win a certain number of games, then you will receive a little bit of silk and they will receive a little bit of silk. And this is something that encourages them, because they'll be having fun doing this as well, because it is, again, a fun game. And you guys know from our awesome AMA with the game media team this morning that there's a lot more coming. We know that this is going to help bring in additional users, and is going to be something that, generally speaking, enhances the game experience for everyone. Dermes says that it didn't go well last time. Very different type of referral program. It's not going to be anything like that. But before I continue, I'm just going to go give a few shout outs. I want to give a shout out to the Zorro Gala, 8-Bit Tendies, Crypto View. Let's see, who do we got here? I see some members of the community that I met with the other day that are here. I see Shiny Glass that I had a big exchange with on Twitter earlier today about why we're not doing staking. And I hope you understand my rationale there, Shiny Glass. Um, yeah. Okay. So, and then yes, esports. esports for spider tanks as well will definitely be a thing. So just keep your eyes open for that. And Subspace, I don't disagree that you've had far more success getting people to play Dragon Strike than Spider Tanks. Go to Play Store, get game. Everyone's got a phone. That is true. That is something that I would like to see happen in the long run, but we're not quite ready for it right now. And I don't want to make any, you know, promises on that specifically. Um, so anyway, that's going to be a thing that is coming, and we actually, as of this point in time, I'm just going to do a thing. This is one of those things that I think I'm just going to do, and I'm going to make a statement, and Levi, if you're here, you and Patrick can just deal with this statement that I've made. Hope you guys don't mind. Um, so this is definitely going to be some sort of program that is kicking off, and I want people to be able to get started right away. I recognize that you don't have all of the details that you would like, but if you refer your friends, and you can go to into the website, and you can click on the account, and you can download your referral code. You refer your friends to come in and start playing. They create accounts and they start playing. We will, as of starting right now, we'll start tracking that, because we can run this report from any point in time. So we'll definitely start tracking from right now. Maybe maybe we'll even go backwards to the first of the month. I don't know. No promises on that though. Um, Subspace says, but only spider tanks. Let's go back to the first. Chair Bandit says we're going back to the first. We're going back to the first, people. Going all the way back to the first. Okay. Um, okay. Let's see. Crypto tax lawyer says, I think I can speak for everyone when I say that we came here for leaks about how Gala will be handling tax reporting for transactions in its Web3 games. Um, I'm not sure why that's a thing that we have to deal with right now. I mean, if you are getting something from the protocol, then you're getting something from the protocol, and it's I believe on you to decide how you're going to report that. Not a thing for me, certainly personally, to decide how you're going to report that. So yeah, I don't think that everyone is interested in that. Given that you're a tax lawyer, you probably are. Okay, let's see. And Ed777 has a question about Materium distribution. So I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but this distribution of Materium was not new Materium that was created. So I believe that at least I think that the founders nodes received Materium the first time around when the Materium was created. This is not a distribution in that sense. So it's not a node thing. It's just a transfer. I have a whole pile of people who are coming in to talk to me. Hello, baby girl. Um, yeah. So anyway, Subspace, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Metaverse. Do you agree with the author's conclusions? Subspace asks. I have not had a chance to read the entire thing yet, although I do, generally speaking, disagree with anyone's definition of the metaverse that is, the way it's typically defined in this industry. So, um, but yeah. So let's see here. Say something about Mirandus, please. Rusty Spork, Everglen Elf there would like to know something about Mirandus. I don't have anything specific to say about Mirandus that I can say for sure, except that Tavern games are being used for a very interesting tech test right now. So, which ties into other things. Um, okay, let's see. And Jujitsu Jerry. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. Beams is not a thing to ask me about. I do not know anything about that. And J. Lopez Velarde wants to know about the new distribution for founders nodes. So the work is being worked on to, make that possible. It will definitely go in place before the halving. So there will not be a halving in the normal sense this year. There will likely be an increase in distribution for founders nodes based on that. Are we going to be able to convert Silk to Gala like we did with Town Tokens? No. Silk is its own thing, and is powering a very thriving game right now. So I do not think that that's a thing that we would like to kill off. Um, Happy Valley Beacon would like to talk about grit, marketing, how earning will work. So some of that's still, and in fact, who was it? Nephilim Haas was bugging me about this today because he wanted me to, clear up a couple numbers on that. Um, so that there's definitely going to be something coming out here on how marketing, or not how marketing, how earning will work. Basically, it's a function of the amount that is spent in game that will, allow the players will then be allowed to, earn. Um, and I believe that you will have to have an actual avatar to be able to earn in that sense via playing. Ed77, how will the referral program work with the affiliate program? They seem to be opposed to each other. Not at all. They're not opposed. It's an in addition to. Let's see. I thought. Hold on. Let me go back and read your. Oh. You the. Oh, okay. I know what you're asking about Crypto Tax Lawyer. So Crypto Tax Lawyer essentially wants to have have just a record of transactions. It's not reporting. It's not us reporting anything. You just want to see the transactions. That's actually in staging right now, and I believe that it is just about ready to go. Basically, what that will do is that will enable you to go and download a history of all the transactions that you've made via your account. Um, let me see. I think there was like one bug that the team caught earlier this morning or last night. But then hopefully that will get shipped here pretty soon. Is that what you were asking about, Crypto Tax Lawyer? Um, let's see. Subspace, Hitchhiker's Paper, Gala has about 50 games in development. Can you leak one that we've not heard of yet? Can I leak one that you've not heard of yet? I don't think I can. I don't think I can, because I know that a lot of them are titles that we've signed and that are on their way, but they're not things that I'm directly involved in, and some of them are not even named yet, I believe. So there's definitely a timeline here. Okay, this is not like 50 games next month, to be very clear, but there's a lot coming on the line. Okay. Kryptone says, I need a producer. Typically, I do have a producer. I do have a producer. Paul Costales is usually my producer, and he does an absolutely amazing job. And to be completely honest, I think he's like hiking or camping or something like that this week. He's taking a very, very well-deserved vacation. He's worked like a dog for the last couple years, and I don't think has ever actually taken time off. So he's doing that right now, and my camera was on the fritz, and so I'm like, that's it. We're doing it on Discord and Twitter. So yeah, that's what's going on. Um, McZoomies wants to know Founders Nodes will be an NFT. Yes. Yes, Founders Nodes will be NFTs. Um, X caller, approximate time for increased distribution of Gala before July 22nd. How do you share two links? People will sign up with either one or the other. Both of those links carry your referral code information in it, Ed, if I remember correctly. I believe that. Levi, please check that to make sure that that is in fact the case. Um, it's just a question of whether I mean, it's still going to be tied to your account. Um, Sorry for the tag. What do you think about this? Make Spider Tanks run the most awesome tournament system in the entire gaming space, and you will need no marketing. I absolutely agree. What about game style of game instead of title? I don't have to go look and see what we've got coming, guys. There's so freaking much. Like it's ridiculous. It is just absolutely ridiculous. Um, some of the things that are going on. I'm just scrolling through Slack trying to find something to talk about. Okay. Spell one of the games backwards, no one needs to know. And my daughter has wandered back in again. Win Gala clothing line. Okay, so here's a really, really cool thing. Um, so everybody has seen my hoodies, my absolutely epic, amazing hoodies. Those within the next week or two should be available for sale. If I have promised you a hoodie, okay, this is a really, really, really crazy cool thing here. If I've promised you a hoodie, you will get a customized hoodie. I will be sending you a code that will allow you to purchase a customized hoodie, essentially free, even shipping and handling. And the rest of everybody else will be able to purchase one within the next couple weeks. It's not going to be on our site; it's via a partner, but it's definitely going to be something that will go live soon, and it's the same people who make my hoodies, so very very high quality. My daughter has a very noisy wagon. I'm sorry about that. Um, Yes, she says she has a noisy wagon. Check that out. Um, with She's at the stage where she absolutely repeats everything, so it's good times. Um, okay, let's see here. Hoodie's coming. Can Galley get a Rumbleverse? Epic game is considered an amazing game. I'd be a fan of that. When will Geary be available on crypto exchanges? This is something that is being worked on right now. We're in the process of getting everything ready to ship over to a few exchanges. Huobi has publicly announced that they will be integrating Geary. Sorry for the kid noises there. Um, so yeah, that's definitely going to be a thing. Any idea on pricing? So here's the thing with the pricing, Rusty Spork. Um, there is going to be two tiers of pricing. There's going to be a normal price, which is going to be it's reasonable, okay? And then there's going to be a Gala Gold price that is going to be slightly, well, you're going to get a discount. Shipping, these are coming from Europe, so shipping is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but they're essentially made to order. They're absolutely amazing hoodies. They are the most comfortable hoodies I have had in my life. So if you are a member of Gala Gold, you'll probably be able to get a hoodie for somewhere around $110. Shipping will be on top of that, but the hoodie itself, 110. Okay, let's see. Uh, what do people get for killing me in grit? I'll actually go post a picture of it. Um, I'm sorry, my daughter wants me to pick her up. Hold on a second. I have to I know. Um, okay. So, it's okay, honey. Um, so this is you guys get to hear me being a dad as well right now. I know you want that one, babe. So hold on just one second. I'll be right back, guys. It's okay. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. Play music. I should have clicked on the play music button. Anyway, where were we? Got a picture of the hoodie? Yes, there will be pictures that will be available on the website. Town nodes, they will very likely be turned into NFTs as well. I believe those are actually going to be NFTs before the founders nodes will. That's in process right now. Let's see. Kryptones, merch. Yes, we definitely need merch. There's a lot more coming, but we're starting with the hoodies. We also have Ed777 has some interesting questions. Can you talk more about Jiri? From the community's perspective, it seems like it's stalled. No Jiri sales on Gala Music, missing bridges, no Townstar integration, etc. Not at all stalled. It's development on Jiri is moving forward with integration on a lot of other projects right now. So the integration team essentially goes from project to project to project, and works to get it built in and get it moving forward. And so there are a couple other things that are coming up on launch that we want to make sure are taken care of before we go backwards and integrate other things from the past. So definitely not stalled and in any way, shape, or form. So yeah. And yes, you could have taken over during child breaks. Chair Bandit. Okay, let me look at Twitter really quick and see what people are saying. Okay, thanks everyone for hopping in, by the way. Very, very happy to see you all here. Okay, cool. So let's see. What other questions do people have? I'm going to go open Twitter on my computer too, so I can see what's being said there and see if there's anything that I am missing. Okay. Hello from Istanbul. How do you expect Web3 games to evolve in the future with AR VR technology? How will Gala take place in this evolution? Um, so, and by the way, hello. I'm very, very happy to talk to somebody from the community in Turkey. I invite you guys to join our Discord at galagames.chat as well. Um, so I think I'm not honestly a very big fan of AR or VR technology. I'm not a big fan at all of VR technology. AR I think is a bit better, but it's still got a really, really, really big hardware hurdle to overcome. Even with Apple's thing that they announced the other day, I still think that that's really going to be. It's one of those situations that it seems like great technology, but the question is immediately going to be, okay, well, what? Why are we doing this? We're not making AR VR a major focus in a lot of what we're doing. There are a few things that are being worked on that may have that as a component, but it's not the killer app, if you will, that I think a lot of people want it to be. And I don't think it's going to be for a really long time, if ever. So yeah, that's the thing. Okay, let's see. Constantine. Okay, well, happy you're here, man. Shiny Glass. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you listening and understanding the trajectory that we have to come at some of these things from. Okay, Duke of Scooney. Where does Rockdow fit into the Gala ecosystem? So let's talk a little bit about Rockdow here. Let's talk about Rock. Uh, a lot of you guys remember the pain and suffering that was the P Gala incident last year. This was not fun. This did not make us happy. It was also not a thing that we could have done anything to prevent or stop or really change in any way. It was based entirely on a series of unfortunate actions. Now, that had nothing to do with us. Now, the important thing here for us is that when this happened, we were pretty gutted because we knew that there were people who were out there buying what they thought was Gala because they want to be part of the ecosystem, and getting something that wasn't. And this did not make us happy. And the exchange that got hit the worst by a long shot in this was Huobi. And we worked with Huobi to look and try to find a potential solution. Okay, the because of the way that P Network had done what they did, it created a situation where Huobi had tons of P Gala that could not become Gala, just absolutely couldn't. So that's a problem. Now, we looked at this and we said, okay, well, how can we take this very negative situation and turn it into something that has some chance of having some positive outcome in some way, shape, or form? And what was decided, and this was actually Justin's idea, is to take the P Gala, which obviously we couldn't let be P Gala, like it just causes all sorts of branding issues, and let them create a new chain for it and put it on a new chain, and it could be its own thing. In time, we would give this some utility in our ecosystem. It's not Gala, it's never going to be Gala, but we can build it in, make it a payment token, let it, do stuff within our ecosystem. And then basically turn over the management of the entire thing to a DAO, which is Rock DAO, which is what you're seeing. So in the long run, what you're going to see is you're going to see an integration of it as a payment token with some bridges and whatnot, and you're also going to see the Rock DAO itself grow and spin up into a security focused sort of ethical hacking type of thing you know, to incentivize proper disclosures and whatnot. So I think it's going to, and again, this isn't our thing. Okay, it's not our thing. It's not something that we control. I'm aware of what's going on, but it is not a thing that I make decisions on. But I think that in the long run, what you're going to see is you're going to see it spin up into uh, its own ecosystem that incentivizes security. And I certainly hope that is the direction that it goes. Um, Bitru, we have nothing to do with that. They kind of did that on their own. There were a few different exchanges that got exposed pretty badly, but it's not a thing that we have any sort of control over or we can fix. So yeah, that is that. Okay, hold on. Which game has dead IP that could be amazing? Oh my God. I keep clicking through links trying to go up. Anthem. I actually really liked I liked the mechanism of Anthem. I thought that was a lot of fun. It was a little bit samey after a little bit, but it was a lot of fun. Um okay, let's see here. Go bounce back over to Twitter really quick. Oh, gotta rotate the damn phone. Okay, cool. Win poker. I cannot give you that date, but but some of the things that Benefactor has done may have been a little bit leaky there. So draw your own conclusions. Okay, what other questions you guys got? What's happening? Nephilim says Thune. When BitBender is the name? Did they finally choose BitBender? When increase in distro? I already answered this one for you, X-Caller. It's going to be before July 22nd. I don't have any further information there. When Gala Music subscription for music license? No idea. I have no idea. I don't have anything to do with the music ecosystem. Ouch. Titanium Earthworm Gem. I kind of do look like Earthworm Gem, don't I? I love it. When Vox first test. I wish I knew that too, but holy crap. Those damn Vox chickens. Have you guys seen those? They're adorable. They're absolutely adorable. And I have to have all of them. It's really a problem. Like it's really a problem. They're adorable. I freaking love um you know Dr. Freehen. Like holy crap, that's adorable. There's so many things that are super cool. So if you guys haven't seen that, it's Vox Get Plucked on OpenSea. There you go. Um is that the right one? I'm sure I know it has more volume than that. Oh yeah, that is the right one. Okay, good. That's a lot of really good stuff there. Oh man, you got some of the Saint Benedicts that are going for pretty low, and some of the ancients. Princess Leia, 1.9 ETH. Wishbone, 4.9. Clux. There's a Clux for 14 ETH. So that's a super cool thing, and I absolutely love what they've done there. It is just adorable. The Vox team has knocked it out of the park once again. Um, okay. Let's see. Mester wants to know when will town start getting offline mode. That's a thing that is in progress right now, but honestly, it shouldn't be doing that. So let me talk to the Townstar team, see if there's something that I don't know there. Um, Shiny Glass wants to know, do I think the SEC will say Gala is a security? I have no idea what they're going to say, man. They've been saying all sorts of things these days. So, whatever it is that they say, I mean, they're going to do their thing no matter what. And as far as I know, you know, a lot of the projects that I know that are getting called out by them, have tried very hard to make sure that they do things the right way. So yeah, I don't know, man. They're gonna do their thing. Okay. Sorry for saying too many adorables, Llama. Um, Subspace wants to know if I have any idea of the valuation for ETH when the founders nodes once they go to NFTs. I have no idea. How could I have any idea of that? Um, there's no way I would know that. Will Vox be in all other Gala games? That has been a mandate that Benefactor has stated in the past. I don't know that that is still the plan, but it's definitely a. There you go, Tofu. Tofu has a list, so there's a bunch of things. Subspace. I'm asking you to guess. I can't guess these sorts of things. Subspace. You know that. You know that. If I said, oh, well, I think that it's going to be this amount, then tomorrow there's going to be an article that somebody publishes somewhere that says BitBender says that nodes are this amount, which is a different amount than the amount that it's for sale on the website. Therefore, oh my God. Um, you know that that's a thing. I cannot guess. I cannot guess. I am sorry. The old gamer, that mandate seems ignored so far. No, it's not at all. It's just that the games are moving forward, and before games add in extra content, they have to finish their original content. You don't want a game to like stop developing the actual game just to get Vox in there before the actual game. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Um, Kryptones wants to put me on a t-shirt. Please don't. Please don't. It's going to be like that damn no Apple Galaspiracy thing. Oh, it's terrible. Um, let's see. Oh, Chair Bandit has that sweet idea coming up for spider tanks and Vox. No guests required. Man, I wish I could share that video, Levi. I wish I could share that video. People would absolutely lose their minds. Like, no, I can't. I just. Uh, uh, I wish I could. No, it's going to get me in so much trouble if I do. It's going to get me in so much trouble because it's going to it's going to bring in so many different things that you guys don't even know about. I know, but I know people are saying forgiveness, better to seek forgiveness than ask permission. Oh, Levi, go to our chat with Patrick. Should I do the thing? Should I do the thing? I'm feeling like I shouldn't. It's too much. It's too powerful. They can't handle it.
I think I'm just gonna cover my eyes and plug my ears and walk away for a second.
I I uh, I can't though. I can't.
Maybe a screenshot from the video. That
Okay.
might be a nice medium.
Hold on. I gotta get the video up here. I gotta get the video up. Let's see. Where is it? Oh my god. No, you don't understand, old gamer. You really, really don't. You don't understand the words that you're saying there. Okay, hold on. It's just so much. Is this the right one? No, that is not. Sorry, I'm having to like dig the damn thing out.
I'll shoot you a link. I found it.
Did you?
Yeah. There you are.
Oh, wow, that's loud.
All right, I'll leave you to it.
You are a bad person, Levi.
I'm worse with leaks than you. I just don't get access to them as often.
No, that's the problem, right? Is that when you have all the leaks, then it's
I
it's
want
it's
to. People trick me into it constantly. I'm getting better.
oh no, this isn't what I'm talking about.
Oh, which video are you talking about then?
Oh, the video.
Oh, that one.
That
Oh
one.
shit. Okay, yeah, that's a whole different story.
That's a whole different fucking thing. That's what I'm saying,
Okay,
man.
yeah, that's
It's what I'm saying.
oh shit.
It's what I like you see why
Yeah,
I
no, that makes a lot more sense now. I thought you were talking about this one.
no. That stuff like that's all cool, don't get me wrong, but it's the oh, but I think I can do a screenshot.
Yeah, I think we can still do a tasteful screenshot. We can get away with that.
So I could do that screenshot. No. I wonder.
Yeah, that's
It's so many. There's
you have
so
to be
many
really
things.
careful. There, yeah, I mean, how do you take a screenshot out of that like even begins to encompass
Well, here,
what it's going to mean, right?
here. I'll go ahead and I have one of Bucks. Like worst case, Bucks gets
There you
angry at
go.
me.
Yeah, that works.
I'm dropping this in. I'm dropping this in the stage chat.
That's
So
perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Well done.
it's. I'll go put it on Twitter too, just so people don't feel left out. Let's see. Here I'm dropping a thing in the Twitter space. Boom. So that's kind of a cool thing. But the problem is and I'm going to say some words now, Levi, that may cause problems for me.
No, as long as it's not for me, that's fine.
Well, it's probably not for you. I mean, I am the dumbass who's saying the words, right?
True.
So it's one of those situations where when you own certain PFPs, you have the ability to use the image of your PFP, right? And so
Yeah.
imagine for a moment that you owned a selection of PFPs that is not Disco Karaoke Vox Crypto. I'm sorry. I can't engage. I have to figure. I have to
That,
finish.
that that's them trying
Finish.
to trick you. They're trying to trick you.
So yes, Doug's got it. Okay, so
There you go.
if you were to have a selection of uh of different types of PFPs that were indexed and say available as co-pilots and that had their own upgrade trajectories, that would be an interesting thing. Wouldn't you agree? Hypothetically speaking.
Not vague at all.
And an entirely hypothetical is very vague.
Entirely hypothetical. Yes,
All
hypothetically, that would be very
super, super hypothetical. So
yeah.
no, you knew about Vox. You knew about Vox. I'm also not talking about just Vox. There. Now I'm going to shut up.
I think that's
Definitely going to shut up.
Yeah, I think that's a good stopping point.
I don't think anyone figured anything out. I think we're safe.
We're so good.
Yeah. I Marini and I think that Levi would be with me on this. I have a shit ton of fuzzles. I would love to have a fuzzle co-pilot. Just saying.
That would be pretty cool.
Just saying. There's no reason that can't be a thing. So, yeah, interoperability. That's an interesting word.
Hey, yeah, that's
You
actually a
know,
really interesting term.
it is wow, these people are so fast. Zooming in on reflections. Holy shit.
Enhance.
Enhance, exactly. Just look at it and say enhance. It makes it better. I have said that while photoshopping things before in the past. I just have to say.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's voice activated.
Makes it better, right? Definitely makes
Yeah.
it better. Okay, guys. So that is so many catastrophically ginormous leaks that I was not supposed to say, and I'm going to get yelled at for. But I want you guys to know that we're here, we're working together, and we are you guys and us are all working to advance this entire ecosystem and blockchain as a whole. And I appreciate you guys being here. And yes, that red fire button is a big one, Doug. It's a little bit of a hint there. So anyway, guys, just gonna wrap it up. I appreciate you guys for joining. Thank you for coming. And I'm a UK. Any leaks before this? Yes, there were leaks. There were many leaks. So this is going to go ahead and stay up as a recording on the Twitters, and we will go from there, guys. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll catch up with you all soon. Peace. BitBender out.